Hello YouTube and welcome to another Fenyx reaction video! Today I'll be reacting to 2003 General Grievous was the Devil. Now when I was a kid and I was playing the complete saga, I loved General Grievous. I thought his design was sick. So when I used to look him up on the internet, I found a video that said 2003 General Grievous Clone Wars moments. And I was like, oh, this should be cool. And boy, was I in for a ride, because Grievous was a menace in the 2003 Clone Wars. They nerfed the hell out of him sadly, but he was a menace. He truly earned the name Jedi Killer. And today, we're going to be watching this video talking about how he was the devil back then, because boy, oh boy, was he. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Wow!
Shut your clanker ass up, people.
Wait, what the? What did they make him say?
Shut your clanker ass up, people.
Such your clanker ass up, B1. Grievous, you can't say that. Oh. Actually, can he? He is a clanker.
I got this.
Yeah, he was a menace. Yeet.
You're not regular, man.
Oh my god.
Nigga was the devil, man.
He was the devil. The Forbidden Files.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new series on the channel, The Forbidden Files.
I love the background
now,
music.
Let me quickly explain to y'all what this
Call
is.
of Duty Zombies.
These
Hell
are
yeah.
not trials. These are files and cases for characters that, quite honestly, don't even need a trial. This is the new tier called the Forbidden Tier, and it is strictly reserved for legends of the game. And we're starting this series off with a character that was so disgustingly broken, he had to get nerfed. And that is none other than 2003.
Yes, he's the first edition.
This nigga Grievous
Well deserved.
was the devil in animated form. Niggas talk about 03 Grievous like niggas talk about Vaughn. Like, this dude was a Jedi killing machine.
Look at him.
Non-force sensitive, by the way. Like, for real, dead ass, bro. If he wanted you out
Yeah,
of there, he
not even
would do
force
it
sensitive.
himself on feet by
Look at him.
himself. The nigga straight up had to go. And let me just give y'all a warning right now before we even start. If you have only seen Grievous from Revenge of the Sith in 3D Clone Wars and have never seen this man in the 2D version, then woo!
Yeah, brace
You're in for a
yourselves.
ride. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado,
Oh, I love that background music. I'm a huge fan of zombies. I'm sorry.
ladies and gentlemen, case one.
I love it.
Sliming out multiple Jedi at once. Now, this right here was Grievous's first appearance in any type
Look
of
at those
Star
legs,
Wars media.
Jesus.
And man, I'll tell you, boy, this on record has to be one of the craziest character debuts of all time. So this is how this went down. While Anakin and Obi-Wan was finishing up a mission on this one planet, they get hailed from this one Jedi Master. And this man is fighting for his life and panicking.
So generic.
What was on the line
Look the way he's
like,
designed.
"We need immediate evac. This new droid general, he's unstoppable."
They do not care. They're like, this motherfucker. Look at them.
And the next thing that you see when they
Bomba
swap
glad.
to that planet is this man falling over and dying, and Grievous stomping the communicator in the ground. The first time you ever catch a glimpse of this demon is him booming a Jedi Master. Not just a regular Jedi Knight, a whole
master.
Master. That is fucking horrifying. Now let's continue. The other Jedi that are with the Master that just got boomed are being completely surrounded by an army of droids. So while they had them completely surrounded at this
That's a
abandoned
lot
ship,
of super battle
Grievous makes
droids.
them cease fire. And after he made all the droids stop shooting, this man got on the mic and said,
Attention, Jedi scum. You are surrounded by the glorious
Separatist army.
Now, I could have my
Crankers.
right now, but where will be the fun in that? So
I wish he used the original audio, but I don't think he can use the original audio. Come in there. The eyebrow raise. Doom Jedi.
so after after Grievous drops the mic and proclaims that he's gonna slime out the Jedi himself, they all start taking position and getting prepared for this nigga. Because Grievous is walking towards them right now.
Oh, yeah,
And
it's
let me say
loud.
this real quick. The Jedi in here are no pushovers, especially these three. Longhead ass Kiadi Mundi, who is a member of the Jedi Council, Shakti, who was a pain in the ass.
Shakti died like 4 times, I'm pretty sure.
Ayla Secura, the
What?
alien
She died like
shorty
4
that took, like,
times.
10,000 backshots from clones in Revenge of the Sith. Like,
Oh, yeah.
these are known Jedi masters. And the fact that this man Grievous had this long head ass motherfucker
Sweating.
bullets
Literally.
is insane. So while Grievous
He's sweating
was
so much he's gonna be
approaching, all they
dehydrated.
could hear
Damn.
was his footsteps echoing around the wreckage. They couldn't tell where this dude was at all. So this is where the insanity begins. This poor Padawan.
He always
that
looked like
looks
Shaggy to me.
Shaggy, and
He
believe it or
literally-
not, his name is actually Shaggy. Not gonna lie, when I first watched this, I was like, why does this dude look like Shaggy? And boy, oh boy,
Boy, oh boy, yeah, I just said that
actually
too.
is a Jedi version of Shaggy. Like, that is just hilarious to me.
Wait, what?
Who look like Shaggy? And boy, oh boy, come to find out, this actually
The Jedi Padawan Shaggy. Shaggy? Sayagi? Or maybe just Shaggy. Maybe I'm just stupid. But I am stupid, so I probably is something else. Shaggy G. I can't say that. Just Shaggy, I guess? Shaggy. Whatever. Who appeared in chapter 20 of the show was modeled by the cartoon character Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Not only do they look similar, if you phonetically say Shaggy's name, it sounds like Shaggy. Okay, so yeah, Shaggy. But yeah, the second I saw him, I was like, yeah, he looks like Shaggy. But I guess he is Shaggy.
is a Jedi version of Shaggy. Like, that is just hilarious to me, bro. But anyways, while Grievous's footsteps got louder and louder,
It makes sense, 'cause he
Shaggy,
is-
being the same scary ass
Yeah,
nigga in Star
he's
Wars as
terrified.
well, ended up losing his composure. So he runs outside
No.
just to get squashed by this nigga Grievous.
Game over. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, R.I.P. Shaggy. That
Rest
is one
in
of the most
peace.
insane deaths I've ever seen. This nigga Grievous jumped from the top rope. squashed
Oh,
him,
Jeff Hardy mentioned,
knocked
hell yeah.
The Sonic rings out that nigga. If you pay attention very closely, his entire body disappeared. That means the impact of that fall was so hard, his carcass was squished into the ground. His body was literally
Yamcha'd.
unrecoverable.
Or he got
after
reduced to
Grievous-
atoms.
So you want to be a software
No! Ads!
Belzeboot.dev. Make a free account.
Frick you,
squashed
ads.
Shaggy, he starts towering over all the Jedi and laughing at their asses. Then shows them his 10-foot mechanical body and then just disappears. These niggas were shook because this just turned into a survival horror.
Oh, yeah.
Grievous really started playing Dead by Daylight with these niggas, just toying with them while he was ready to hunt them down one by one. So while they were moving back with their
And he's
backs against
already
each other,
inside.
you see this nigga appear out of the shadows like Batman hanging from the roof. Dude is literally looking over them, stalking his prey. So Grievous finally decided he was ready to get active. He jumps from the roof and starts going to town on these niggas.
Damn, look at that crater.
5 and enjoying every second of it. And dude, this man is a literal cheat code. He can turn his body into a Beyblade.
I was gonna say a
This is the
Beyblade.
most unfair shit I've ever seen. Like, for real, how the hell are you supposed to fight a 10-foot cyborg that can move his body like a Beyblade?
Literally.
Oh, guess what? That's not all he can do, because this is about to get even more insane. He's
Oh.
starting breakdancing on their asses.
Look at him. He does not care.
No way in hell a 10-foot
I
cyborg
love that
should
gif.
be moving like this. No, twin, nuh-uh. I'll be for real, bro. If I saw this shit, I'll put the saber down, bro.
Yep, I'll be running.
I wholeheartedly understand why George Lucas nerfed this nigga. So as the fight continued, long-head ass Kiadi Mundi tried to force push, bro, but Grievous dodged it and landed on the side of the roof. So this is when Grievous decided to start singling them out. He jumps back in and hits the ground so hard he made a smoke screen.
God.
So this wildebeest looking nigga decided to go in and try to fight him one-on-one.
Dude, he
but
got
Grievous
head
pulls
cut
a
off.
crazy move.
He does.
blocks his attack. And when old boy tried to swing at him again, he dropped his saber,
Oh.
cut him across
Yeet.
the middle with his green
And
one, then
decapitated.
just slapped this nigga with his other one. Bro
Yep.
boomed that musty ass wildebeest
Oh, it didn't
immediately
cut
when
him
he was
his head
1v1
off?
with him. So after the
thought he
wildebeest
did.
Yeti hybrid got boomed, Shock T decides to throw a bunch of scrap at him. But Grievous ends up cutting through all of it. Then this one Jedi tries to pull up on him. I'ma refer to him as Yeet because the nigga got a turban on his head. Grievous grabs his elongated head with
Look
his
at that foot.
grippers and
Damn.
slams bro's head into the ground,
Yep,
breaking
he's
his neck
dead.
on impact. Bro didn't stand a chance. He didn't even get to swing the saber.
Nope.
His last seconds of life was him getting his face gripped by this man's foot.
Probably crushed and then crushed again.
Right after that.
He
But
is
old boy wasn't
dead.
the only person to get his face gripped. Because after Grievous boomed him, Ayla came in trying to swing, but Grievous
She tried
gripped
the same
her
move he
face
did. Is she stupid?
mid-air, then swung both of their bodies across the map with his feet. That is
Yeah, that's
gotta
a
be one of
menace.
the most insane ways to slime a nigga. Sending them flying with your feet is OD. So the last two Jedi remaining were Longhead Kiadi and Shock T. So Grievous ended up zoning them both out of their range. Then he drop kicks Kiadi's ass across the
That's
stage,
insane.
taking him out of the fight. And this
The
just left
Batista.
Grievous one-on-one with Shock T. And he was pushing her shit. She was
Look at him. He is
barely
locked
holding on and
in.
blocking his strikes. So he ended up
He is not
knocking the
trying.
saber out of her hands. Then he comes in to swing on her, but Shock T barely blocks this with the force and gets
Ooh.
sent flying into a pillar, and she is out of commission. So
Hey,
the
yo.
last man standing was Kiadi Mundi with his elongated dingling head. So Grievous grabs Shock T's saber and picked it up with his
And he wants to fight him
He
with
was
one
staring at
foot.
this nigga Kiadi,
One
laughing at
foot.
his ass
That's
like,
insane.
With your elongated head.
Elongated
Trained
in your Jedi arts.
By count.
Oh, I love this
So
Grievous.
after Grievous finished taunting this man, he ends up
Look at the
pushing
Henry
Kiadi
Stickman dance.
and knocking the saber out of his hands immediately. And Grievous ends up going in for the kill. But at the last millisecond, Kiadi ends up getting bailed out by the clones. And the
Hell
clones looked
yeah.
at that boy Grievous and said,
Troopers, blast that half
Clones are pretty badass in
they
this show
start shooting
too.
at
They were
Grievous, and
very
Grievous is the
badass.
dash, while the clones are blasting every single piece of
Look
ammo
at it,
that
look
they
at
have
him.
at this man. So while they continue trying to shoot bro down, Grievous decides to drop in and starts to murder all of the clones in
No,
front
that'd
of
be
him.
ARC
So after
troopers.
Grievous ended up mowing down the whole front line, a whole gunship ends up pulling up
Oh, that's
right in
sick.
front of his face.
Look at
And
that
this is
aura
when
he has.
Grievous finally decides
He has so
to
much
make
aura.
a strategic retreat. So Grievous ends up hitting the dash again. That man is out of there. I know his 40-yard dash speed is fast as hell. And
Oh,
Kiadi
yeah.
and the clones end up retreating. So yeah, that right there was General Grievous's first ever appearance.
Look
So
at
let's
him.
review
He-
this
he has
carnage
murder on
that
his
he
mind.
caused. He crushed Shaggy into
He woke up on his-
oblivion,
he woke up in the
put
morning.
this nigga up on a shirt,
He wants to
ripped
murder.
Heat with his feet and broke his neck and threw their asses across the ship with his feet and damn near killing Shock T along with Kiadi Mundi. Oh, and I forgot old boy at the beginning.
Yeah, Shock T, Shock T. She died like 4 times or
with
5,
his
4 or
entire
5 times already.
battalion. So yeah, this man packed up 4 Jedi, put Ayla and Shock T on a stretcher, and had Kiadi's ass rethinking life. This
Oh, yeah.
is one of the nastiest debuts a character
And
has
look at
ever
that.
had to date.
Look at him
So
walking.
yeah, and guess what? That was only case 1. We still got another case left. And boy,
That is
let me
so
tell you,
badass.
it gets even crazier.
How can it get
Alrighty,
crazier
ladies
than
and gentlemen,
that?
Let's move on to case 2, the siege on Coruscant. Now, what you're about to see are the events that basically
round
opened up
starts.
episode 3. Even though
The
this
zombie
series
round.
is now considered
I'm sorry, I love those
this
sound
is still
effects.
kind of what basically happened. So how this went down. This evil ass conniving nigga Palpatine sent this man Grievous
Look
to
at Grievous.
invade Coruscant and capture him. So the Separatists end up pulling up to Coruscant and a massive battle just ensues. Now, before we get to Grievous, we gotta take a detour real quick, because this is one of the hardest moments in Star Wars history. This nigga Captain Fordo was popping off this battle. Nigga turned into
I'm
the
telling you, the
Doomslayer,
clones were
just like
badass.
shit. Him and his squad are being overran, but he didn't care. Bro, boomed the battle droid in front, turned around, smacked this nigga.
Look at him.
Flipping his ass. Then he throws his gun at this droid, blows his head
Yo,
off.
Fawn-
and
yo,
picked
he
up
is
his
badass.
blaster in his left hand and started mowing these niggas down.
For the Republic.
Like, nah, bro. You know this man was top of the leaderboard in every single Battlefront lobby. Bro
Oh,
just
yeah.
dropped off 20 droids in the span of 20 seconds. So while the battle continued and Captain Fordo was running up the scoreboard, we see this nigga Palpatine watching the battle and sipping tea, not
yep.
giving a care in the world. This man doesn't care at all what is happening right now. He's just looking at all this shit like, good. I orchestrated all this shit. I don't give a damn what's happening, nigga. So while Palpatine was enjoying his tea, Shock T, a bunch of troopers and 2 Jedi end up pulling up with her. And they're trying to get this man Palpatine to safety. But Palpatine was just stalling and acting like, oh, Master Shock T, greetings. Would you
Greetings.
like to enjoy some tea with me while I watch the battle? And she like, no,
My God, his
ass
cheek
nigga, I'm
flaps
trying
are
to get
so
your ass to
long.
safety. But while they continue to stay in this
He's got
room,
very
they
saggy
started
cheeks. Look
hearing
at that.
footsteps around the room. And
Is he
when
good?
They started getting louder. Shock T knew immediately who this was.
Get down, Mr. President!
It's basically I do work. Good time, Mr. President.
Window, letting himself right in the room. And look at this mechanical, lanky ass nigga aura farming. Bro really had
Literally,
to hit a
he
whole
has
JoJo's
aura.
pose before he started dropping niggas off. So this nigga Grievous looking at Palpatine like,
Greetings, Master. I've come to pick you up.
shut the fuck up. You
Shut the fuck up.
They're not supposed to know that shit till the 3rd movie.
I'm sorry, Lucius.
Now capture me and make it look believable. So Grievous tries to grab him, but Shock T pulls him away. And they end up taking
Palpatine did not
Palpatine,
care.
And Grievous is surrounded by about 20
you won't
clones,
touch
but
me.
Bro didn't care that he was surrounded at all.
Is that
He was
SMG4?
actually ecstatic, because now he can let
think it
loose
was.
and kill some niggas. So the clones start firing and Grievous jumps up. And
I need a Lego
immediately
Grievous so
starts
bad.
mowing every clone
I
in that
need a
room
Lego
down.
Grievous.
Look at what he does this
I have
round.
the OG
He
version
grabs
somewhere,
them and plants them
but I
on
need
the
a new
wall
version.
And just slices them down the middle.
Oh,
Now, not
that's
gonna
so
lie, this
brutal.
next guy got done dirty even worse. Grievous slices bro's gun in half. Then he grabs him by the leg with his own leg, then throws him out the window. Nah, bro, that is one of the worst ways
Get
to
the
ever
fuck
go
out of my
out.
way, he just
Bro
throws him
grabbed
out.
his leg with his own leg, then sent him
Yeet.
flying, and he's gonna fall
Poor
for
guy.
like 100 floors before he goes splat. Oh, man, rip that guy, bro. So as he continued to murder everybody in this room and make this clone look up to the sky to see God, we get to one of the nastiest kills of all time. Grievous grabs this one clone by his face
yeah,
with
we've
his
seen this.
grippers, then
And
slams
slams
his
him.
skull into the wall.
No.
Dear God, that might be worse than the guy that fell 100 floors. If you look
Oh, yeah.
to the right, you can see the horror on this one clone's face. You don't even see his face, but you
I'm
can
sorry.
tell just by the look. If I saw
I'm
one of
blocking
my
it, I'm
homies
sorry.
get slimed like that, I'm gonna be real, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, his
At this
friend
point,
is
just
gonna
put
have
the gun
nightmares
down and
if he
accept your
survives.
fate, or just run. Those are your only options. Look what happens to this royal guard. Bro grabs him with his grippers, starts using him as a body shield, then slams his body on the ground. These clones are having some of the most horrific deaths I've ever seen, because this is just getting ridiculous. So Grievous just
Put in the
continued to
towel.
murder
Throw in the
everyone
towel.
that room. Those clones stood zero chance against
Clanker.
this man. They were literally used as meat shields so Shock T and them could get away. So while they was waiting by the elevator, all they could hear were just the screams of
Help,
everybody
help,
getting murdered.
help.
Look at this one Jedi. He is spamming the
It's like that
button
monkey trying to
get
open the door.
elevator to come up. This dude is horrified of what he's hearing in there. So when the screams stopped, they knew the head start that they got was over.
Oh, yeah.
Grievous busts through the door.
Holy shit.
Force, running at them like a rabid dog while dodging multiple force pushes.
I actually
So
don't remember
Shock T
that.
ends up finally hitting them, buying
Oh
them some
my
time
God.
to get in the elevator, but that didn't put Grievous down at all. So later on, after they escape, they're all taking this high-speed elevator down to the ground. So they thought they were safe. They thought they had time to
Nope,
breathe.
they ain't
but
safe.
That lasted for a whopping 10 seconds. They look to the right, and this nigga Grievous is running down the building.
Hello there.
He is running down a building, keeping up with a high-speed.
And here's- I
elevator.
remember seeing this clip.
No, bro,
Meow, meow, meow.
no, man. This has got to be another reason why.
What the
George
hell is
Lucas
that?
did this, man? Because this is ridiculous. So this one clone said,
George Lucas, what are you
twin,
doing?
Fuck this shit. He just decides to shoot a rocket launcher at me. And I'm not
He
going.
shot a rocket launcher in an elevator. Bro, that backblast probably would have killed everybody in there, including him, the Chancellor, and the Jedi. Oh my God. Hey, at least maybe he got him.
Was that warranted? Yes. I mean, they
It
gotta
was.
try something to stop this man. So when they
But still, that
finally reach the ground
backblast.
floor, they are surrounded by a bunch of super battle droids, and Grievous just drops from the building right in front of them.
Hello there.
So Mr. Manslug nigga decides to use a force howl, but Grievous was prepared.
That's actually
to
kind of
stop.
sick.
He uses
I don't think we
those
ever see that in like the movies or show
digs in the
ever.
ground and starts moving through the house. He was trying every trick in the book and couldn't stop this man at all. So they just
He's
decided to run.
determined.
There was no point in fighting him. So while they was on the run, Grievous's Magna Guards end up killing the
All the
final two
Magna
clones.
Guards,
So the
let's
only ones that were
go.
left standing protecting Palpatine was Shakti and the other two Jedi. So they were having to run for their lives
I love that.
through the city while Grievous and his Magna Guards were chasing them. And this whole chase was just insane. They went from
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
on a ship to Grievous just destroying it, making it crash in the middle of the city. Then they ended up fighting in a subway station.
Why
And
is he
I'm not
holding
gonna lie, this next
Palpatine
scene
like
had to be
that?
One of the most terrifying scenes of
How
all
is he
time.
holding
When they
Palpatine like
thought
that?
they were safe behind this train, this man Grievous pops up right behind them. Jump scare of doom. So
Literally.
he starts walking them down and pushing them back. Then kicks both of the two Jedi to the side. So he ends up walking up the shot
was so simple.
telling her,
Salutations, Jedi scum! You may have escaped from me before, but today you
Look at those eyes.
blind.
but
Getting
Shakti ends up pulling
slimed.
off a 10,000 IQ big brain play. She used the Force to wrap this man's cape around the train. So when the train was ready to go, Grievous just gets yoinked. And this
Yep.
finally brought them some time to escape from this man. So about a good 20 minutes passed, and they think that they finally shaken Grievous. Shakti ended up splitting up.
Grievous
from
is
them, and
always
the other
near.
two Jedi ended up taking Palpatine to
Why
his
is-
bunker so he
why
could
did
be safe.
Palpatine
So
run
when they
like that?
got
Look
in
at
there
him.
And locked all the doors. They thought that they were in the clear, but they were soon about to realize not even getting yoinked by a high-speed
Yoink.
train would stop this nigga. Grievous was waiting for them in that room
He's
the
already
entire
there.
time. So he drops down and starts fighting the other two Jedi. And while he was doing that, look at this evil, conniving motherfucker going
Look at
back
him.
like, good.
He's like, damn, what did I create? I need to nerf him in the next movie.
Niggas,
I gotta
Grievous.
nerf him.
Hit that mother shit. So while Grievous continued to fight them, they end up getting stuck in a
Palpatine
lightsaber
definitely nerfed
clash.
Grievous.
And this is when Grievous
100%.
finally revealed his trump card. The thing that he's most famous for. He pulls out the other two arms and starts using all four of them holes. And when he was using all four of his arms, they stood no chance.
Look how
Grievous
scared they
puts
are.
both of them down in a heartbeat.
Game over for them. No, he was deadly.
And it was game over for both them.
Oh, yeah.
So Grievous finds Palpatine, and he looking at him like,
I've done it, Lord Sidious. Are you impressed?
You
"About
impressed?
fucking time, you half-breed clank. Now get me on the ship in this fucking gun." Okay, on a real note, Grievous actually never knew that Palpatine was Sidious. That is still hilarious to how oblivious he was to him. But anyways, Shakti finally
Sneak
ends up
100.
making it to the room
I
where
did
she's
register
doing.
that.
She sees the other two Jedi dead, and Grievous holding up Palpatine, and Palpatine looking at her like, "Oh, hello, Shakti, dear.
Hello.
I'm having a little trouble here.
Hello,
Can you
Governor."
please help me?" So Shakti runs at Grievous, but he hits her saber to the side and just chokes her. So he takes her saber, adds it to his collection, then decides
fine
to
addition
give
to my
Shakti
collection.
some actual shock. He just electrocutes the hell out of her and just ties her
I
up
don't
and
remember
leaves her
him
there.
having
So
that.
Grievous ends up taking Palpatine.
That's
to the ship.
insane.
But before he was about to leave, my goat, Mace.
Oh, Mace was sick in this show.
Nigga, came down and looked at Grievous
He was
like,
really
"You
good in this
fake
show."
Demon twin.
Oh.
And crushes this man's sternum.
Yep.
Look how he had this man Grievous leaning back. Lord have mercy. And this is
Lord
an
have
incident in
mercy.
this continuity that gave him that iconic cough.
Mm-hmm.
So after the ship takes off and Grievous escapes, Revenge of the Sith starts.
Mace
that's basically
destroyed
the
his
end case
lungs.
So let's look at our final card.
I love
show
that
board for
canon
case two.
fact.
This man
I hope it's
launched
canon.
a
It has to be
full
canon. It
invasion
has
on
to be.
Coruscant, broke into the Chancellor's room and slimed like 20 clones.
Mace
in the
needs
most
that.
brutal
The
way
movies do him
fashion.
so
They
dirty.
decided to chase the Jedi
He
throughout
needs
the
that.
whole city, then kill two of them and knock out Shakti for a second time. This is
Why
some
not
of the
kill
most
her?
wicked work of
Why
all
not
time.
kill her? She already has like 5 deaths. Add another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that is the end of our first ever Forbidden File. I hope everybody can clearly see and
Oh, yeah.
understand why this demon got nerfed.
No,
If he was
Shaggy.
moving like this in Revenge of the Sith in 3D Clone Wars, then dear God, the Republic would have been cooked. So
Oh, yeah.
2003 General Grievous, that nigga had to go, just straight up.
Yep, they nerfed the hell out of
being
him.
said, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Let me know if y'all want any more forbidden
I enjoyed this a
because
lot.
I have a whole list of these and also make sure to follow the other socials because that is where I'll tell y'all what all the future videos will be.
Oh, I love the gifs he uses, the stuff he says. It's freaking hilarious. But yeah, 2003 Grievous, menace, absolute menace. I love this version of Grievous. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, help me out, and I'll see you all in the next Fenyx video. Goodbye!